Welcome back to Believe in Badgers on the Believe Network, presented by Oak Ridge Wealth Management. I'm Matt Perkins. This week, we got Bernie on vacation. I've been doing a lot of stuff here in my job and my other jobs. So we have nothing from us this week, but we do actually have something very, very special for you. We are going to show you an interview with former Badgers defensive tackle Keeanu Benton, who joined our friends over at the Money Down podcast to talk about his unique career, what he's doing in the league now, and a whole lot more. That's an awesome conversation with Keeanu, James White, Sojourn Shelton, and Warren Herring. If you aren't already, you need to make sure that you are subscribing to that podcast, The Money Down. We have a lot of great conversations over there. We got a Discord channel, all sorts of fun stuff going on. So make sure you are tuning in to the Money Down podcast and checking out the socials as well. Before we get into the interview with Keeanu, we want to remind everyone that we continue to be proudly presented by Chris Anicetti and his entire team over at Oak Ridge Wealth Management. We all know that athletes train hard to be their best on the field, but who's making sure they're winning off the field? Chris Anicetti and Oak Ridge Wealth Management. That's who. They don't just manage your money, they handle your entire financial world. From building a rock-solid financial plan tailored for athletes to paying bills, budgeting, setting up LLCs, securing financing for cars, equipment, and whatever else you need so that you can get focused on your game. If you're a collegiate athlete or a parent of a collegiate athlete who's navigating NIL opportunities, Chris and his team are here to maximize your earnings and protect your future. Your career is short, so make every dollar count. Oak Ridge Wealth Management, where athletes build lasting wealth. Get in touch with Chris on Instagram at oakbridgewm_Anicetti. That's oakbridgewm_ANICETE, or head on over to the website oakbridgewealthmgmt.com. Chris Anicetti, Oak Ridge Wealth Management. Get your money right. All right, folks, we hope you enjoyed this interview with Keeanu, and stay tuned. We'll be back again next week with Wendell Bryan. Actually, should be a very exciting show. So enjoy the Keeanu interview with our friends over at the Money Down podcast. And until next time, on Wisconsin.
This shit feel like ain't seven. Put lines on through my ass. Wake up in the morning, count my blessings. Feel like heaven. This shit feel like ain't seven.
Sir, welcome to the Money Down, the Believe Network. We got a special guest on here tonight. We got Keeanu Benton,
Big new
Pittsburgh in this Wisconsin legend. Appreciate you taking your time out your schedule during OTAs to tap in with us, man. You know, whenever we have a guest on, we like to go back to the beginning. So take me back to Janesville, Wisconsin. Was it always football for you? What were you interested in, when you were young?
Yeah, so I was born in Chicago. I moved to Janesville in middle school. And it wasn't always football. I thought I was gonna be a baseball player. But then boys started get big, everybody looking at me like, nah, baseball ain't try to do something else. So I ain't started playing football until like 8th grade.
Yeah.
That was my first year of contact ball. Cause like the youth stuff, like I couldn't afford it, so I ain't never do it. But I played baseball and then wrestled in school, in middle school, and then I started playing football 8th grade.
I was gonna say, if I remember correctly, wrestling was big for you too, right?
Yeah, wrestling. So I was a wrestler. I started wrestling in 6th grade. And then I took that all the way throughout high school. Had a couple offers to go wrestle in college, but it ain't nothing after college for wrestling. So
yeah, that's for sure. Olympics, something like that.
Yeah, but that's it. After that, then what? You really go.
So when you started playing football, talk us through just the whole process of finally realizing, getting that first offering and realizing that, man, I can actually take this and go to college for free and have that opportunity to play at the collegiate level.
Yeah, so my recruiting process was a little late. Well, I guess it ain't never too late, but
yeah,
it was a little late for my liking. I didn't think I was going to college. I was going to be in the trades, electrician, try to do an internship there. And then I ended up, my wrestling coach ended up reaching out to to McIntosh, who is now the AD. and like I guess they had coached somebody who he compared me to or something like that, and kind of got my film out there. So the end of my junior year is when I got the offer to Wisconsin. First offer, wasn't really on the map. Didn't have nobody going to college from my high school, nothing like that. It wasn't a huge high school. I was the first football player to go D1 in like 30-something years from my high school.
Dang.
So like it was real small. But I was afforded that opportunity at the end of my junior year and took off with it.
You knew it was Wisconsin from the jump, or like did some other schools come in the picture late, or you just knew like, man, I'm going to Wisco down the street?
I mean, I had a vibe. I went in and they kind of offered me when I went in. I was talking to Coach Chris. But like Minnesota and like a couple other teams came after Wisconsin offered me, and then I became a 3-star out of nowhere, and whatever that meant.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, I have a pretty good feeling about it for sure.
Talk about the transition kind of from baseball, wrestling, into football. Was that a smooth transition? Did wrestling help you make that a little bit easier?
Yeah, I think I was just out there being athletic. I didn't know what I was doing in football, man. I was just big and play hard, and then wrestling kind of help you feel leverage and all that stuff. So it kind of came natural for me in high school. But, when you get to college and then higher levels, you can be athletic as you want, but you got to know what you're doing and fine-tune those details for sure.
I was gonna say, if I'm not mistaken, you won like 120 plus wrestling matches in high school, did you?
Yeah. And
you might have been able to do something after college in wrestling. I mean, he keep it a buck. You might have been.
Yeah, unfortunately, I never win a state title. I lost senior year in the championship, but I was decent.
Yeah, 127. Yeah.
Did you ever?
Now you're already big as hell, but see what people don't know is anybody in Pittsburgh, if you run up on them, you don't know you really don't want no problems.
Y'all better be cool, fam.
Keep it smooth, keep it pushing.
Did you ever think about doing both in college, or is it the same season? I don't even know. When is wrestling season?
Yeah, no, I ain't think about doing both because football. My freshman year, I'm like, dang, that's a lot of work, school and football.
Yeah.
And it's kind of year round. But I did, talk to Coach Bono, and he kind of let us go up there. And I took the D-line and outside backers up there for like 2 years, just kind of wrestling around, staying conditioned in the off season. He let us use the wrestling room to do that. And I stayed in wrestling shape for a little bit before I finally hung up the shoes and get on the mat since, man.
But talk about it, because I've always seen wrestlers and some of the crazy conditioning that they do. Like, which one is wrestling that much worse than football conditioning, or how would you compare it?
You play football for what, 2 hours? You think?
Yeah.
You wrestle for 6 minutes. Like wrestling, bro. Like you using everything. Like no break.
Wow.
Like you got 3 2-minute periods, and I say that's hard, bro. And it's like it individualized where you can't blame nobody else. It's just you out there versus them. It ain't nobody else's fault but yours. So the conditioning and the wheel is crazy for sure.
Bro, I remember it's so funny, bro. Wrestling workouts are real. Like we had a James. I don't know if you remember Timmy. You remember Timmy from the wrestling squad, bro? Big swole Timmy. Him. I did a workout with him, Rylan Lubeck and Santonio Skater. They were there during our time there. Bro, when I tell you, like, I tap, bro. Not like, don't get me wrong. Like I was putting up weight and I was trying to keep up from an endurance standpoint, but I couldn't do that much weight for that long. You know what I'm saying? Again, the wrestling match is like 6 minutes, but their workouts, nonstop, no break. We did that. We did like nonstop, no break. But the wrestling workouts, bro, something different, dude.
It's different.
Hey, since we on workout talk, right? I know when I first came in, my first workout, I know James and them tell you I threw up all over the place. I know them two got some workout stories. So tell it, I know you gotta have a workout story when you got the Wisco and you like, man, this crap real. Like, I don't know if it's funny or did they kind of like build y'all into it? Like, how was that process
I ain't
getting
gonna
up to
lie.
speed?
Yeah, they tried to break us off, but I think I was ready, bro. Like, this was one of the biggest opportunities in my life at this point, and I'm like, I'm going in here ready for something. Like, I'm running every day, doing whatever I know how to do. Like, I'm gonna find out how to stand out. So I'm gonna say I was well conditioned, but I ain't gonna throw my boy under the bus. But one of our boys, we always make fun of him. We all came in as D linemen together or whatever, and like it was the first day he came in. And we run in stadiums. They take us to the upper deck. But this is after the field workout and all that.
Yeah.
So we go all the way to the upper deck, like, damn, like we don't know what's going on. Boom. They say we got 4 of them or something. I forgot who it was. It might have been JT, I want to say. But like somebody was like, yeah, we gotta do some more. Like that wasn't good enough. Like a player stepped up, My boy was lifting his leg up at the stadium. I'm like, bro, like it was one of them. Like,
bro, them upper decks real, boy.
That's what we became boys, though. We all died together.
Yeah.
That's what make that bond real.
That's crazy. I ain't never run no upper decks, bro.
You never did upper decks?
I never did upper deck.
No,
Simon ain't give us upper deck. And then
we had upper decks, bro. 4th year.
Dudes used to have like 3 or 4 weight vests on.
Weight vests, bro. We used to have on weight vests, bro.
That's why y'all boys was built like the Terminator. And that's how y'all
That's
one on. That's it, boy. Mel and Minor boy had 3 or 4. I'm straight. I'm gonna give you my. I'm already scared going up them steps, man. That joint. We ain't going up the steps. Actually, we going up the bleachers. We ain't going up. So one false move, you a bottom there.
You done for.
And you might take some people with you for real.
Coming down get a little tricky when your legs turn.
When your legs turn.
Yeah, it get a little tricky.
Now her had
man.
But I do remember coming in freshman year at Wisconsin, man. Them crossfields ride. I don't know what it was. Like them crossfields, we used to do like 14, 15 of them joints like every workout. That was the conditioning.
No.
Like I would fight my way through it, but I just remember being done and I'm like, bro, we gotta do this like every day or like every other day. Like it's like me, PJ, we going like summer school to come and doing like these workouts. I'm like, bro, I don't know if I'm gonna make this, but by the end of the summer, like I was all right with it. Like I got a little bit better, but I'll never forget. It was during that summer we was doing conditioning. Everybody was doing it, pretty well. The Herb was like, y'all want to do some more? I think it was like 8 hen. I'm pretty sure. I think 8 hen or somebody. One of the captains was like, yeah, let's crank out like 2 more of the thing. I remember it might have been Niles Brady. Like, hell no, nah, man, I ain't doing that. Like, dude, be ready to fade over that conditioning. So it definitely get real when it comes to that college conditioning, especially during the summer when it's hot. Oof. I don't miss that.
Nerves get hot.
Bro, I remember we were doing prowler pushes. James, you was there for this. We were doing prowler pushes. It was our first year, freshman year, and they would put like them 6 plates on it or whatever. You know how they put 6 plates on each one, and you had to take them like 10 yards. You had to take them like 10 yards and you rotate. And we got to the end, and you know how we did the 4th quarter? You know, we did like 4 quarters of it. We got to the end, and Herb was like, "Hey, yo, JJ." He's like, "Hey, every now and then, you got overtime. What you think?" And everybody hoping JJ said, "No, we good." JJ get up. He like, "Let's go get overtime, bro."
Break y'all boys off.
Bro, everybody was hot. We have been in that indoor forever, bro. Oh my God, bro. My legs
especially the
so
big
bad.
dogs, man. We be hurting sometimes. Y'all running back to DBs want to say, yeah, let's do it.
You be hurt. We be hurt too, boy. Some of the fastest people be the worst people in the condition. I ain't like.
Yeah, you ain't
it's
wrong.
funny how that work.
Man, y'all boy, I knew I was, bro. Like to do that, you got to be a little crazy, bro. I knew I was crazy. I was trying to work out and sing songs. Like I'm pushing the prowler singing Jesus. Like, I was in the parlor singing Meat Meal, and so I said, bro, like, man, you tripping, dog. Trying to figure that.
Bro, you know you in a workout when you got a tablet or something different. You got to start
I'm
singing
different,
songs,
fam.
thinking about
I'm
something
different
else.
for sure.
Bro,
Yeah,
that's
man.
I'm
real,
different for
boy.
sure.
So you had a good career at Wisco, and you're entering the 2023 NFL draft. What was that process like for you? Did you have any idea where you're going to be going in the draft? Like, how did that feel?
Yeah, it was cool. It was a cool experience. So I had ended up going to the Senior Bowl and stuff. So it was the interviews, man. The interviews was a lot. And you meeting with all these different teams and you trying to retain all this different information, and it's just mentally draining, and you up all night, and then you gotta go work out, and going on to the combine, like the same thing. Like, I thought I met with everybody. Well, I did meet with everybody at the Senior Bowl, but then there's more teams that want to meet with you after you do your physicals and stuff.
Yeah.
MRIs for hours. Like, it's kind of hectic out there in Indiana, but it was a great experience. Met cool people. Thought I performed well. Hit my numbers that I wanted to hit for the most part. And then just the weight, I was anxious, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I had went on top 30 visits with Buffalo and the Steelers, so I kind of had an idea if that determines anything, but had an idea of where I could possibly go. But just put it into God's hands at that point. After the combine, kind of stay relaxed. It was cool. Just make sure I was spending time with the fam and let God take over for it.
What was that Senior Bowl experience like? I went to the Senior Bowl. Boy, that week was long as hell, man.
Man.
Hey, was it still in Mobile? Was it still in Alabama? Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I missed the period. Nobody don't really know this. But bro, I get there, bro. Like, I was working out in Atlanta with Chuck Smith and Dez and them boys. So like we doing everything indoor, and like I'm working out hard. Don't get me wrong, but you get out there in that humidity.
Yeah, no.
Man,
Different.
the trainer's sitting there talking to me. I guess I'm staying out to blank space talking to me. I can't nothing. I'm blacked out. Like, I'm standing there, but I'm just trying to get my vision back. You okay? You okay? Like, I'm like, oh, you talking to me? They like, yeah, come in here real quick. Let's talk. Let me talk. You got to cool down. Like, I was in there drenched. I lost 12 pounds. That practice, it was bad, bro. But after that, the one-on-ones, everything went smooth. Kicked some ass. Went on about our day, man.
That's how I went. That Senior Bowl experience was so funny to me because like a lot of dudes, the practices are more important than the game. So a lot of dudes go there, practice all week, then say I got a hamstring or say I got this, and don't really want to play in the game. So that's what happened on my team. I feel like both of the running backs on my team ended up tweaking something, in the game. But I still went out there and handled my business. But it's a different experience.
I mean, it was cool, I had a little bit of an idea because I feel like Tomlin was messing with me at the Senior Bowl, doing one-on-ones and stuff. So kind of when I got here, I kind of knew what to expect because Isaiah Loudermilk had got picked up and drafted here. And that's my boy from college, so I was able to kind of ask him, even when I was already in college, like how has it changed and how the room feels. So I was already getting insight on the Steelers before I was even thought of being drafted.
For sure.
And then kind of when I got here, the defense wasn't too different, kind of the same thing that we ran at Wisconsin, just different names. So it was pretty easy to learn for me. And just the room, everybody, like accepted who you is. Like, everybody got their own personality on the team, and it's cool. I feel like it was a little mini Wisconsin for a little bit. We had Russ. We had old linemen, Tyler Beach. Everybody was in there, and we just always used to make fun like that. But it's a very humbling city for sure.
For sure.
Hey, I was gonna say, like,
you got it, Warren. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, just like, I gotta ask, like, being picked up by Pittsburgh and drafted by Pittsburgh. Now you're a rookie. It's well-known defense, historic defense? Like, did you feel like you had some pressure on your shoulders going into an organization that is known for dominant defensive play?
See, at first, I didn't. But meeting those guys like Casey Hampton, and the vets that done did it, meeting who was it? Mean Joe Green.
Mm-hmm.
Was it? Yeah, it was.
Yeah, Joe Green.
Meeting him, and just hearing their stories and kind of how the foundation of the Steelers was built almost, it takes you, especially as a D lineman here, like, it's way bigger than you, it's way bigger than ball. Like, you got to go out here and ball out for the people that done did it before you. And, being around those guys and them kind of accepting me into that brotherhood already, I just wanted to give my all. So, rookie year, got the opportunity to do so and tried to ball out.
Too. Yeah, ball too.
Started 9 games as a
rookie.
Like, come on, I know some nerves, had to take place, but going out there, when did you felt like, you started to get comfortable and get in your groove and like, man, I'm gonna just go out here and hoop, bro, and be me?
I feel like that was towards the end of the year. I ain't gonna lie. So my first game starting, I didn't know I was starting until he was like, they say the names before you go out, and they like Benton, whatever. Wait, what? So I do that. My nerves running, bro. I do that. I'll run out and like I'm shaking, like I'm one of them. Like, when I get nervous, I throw up sometimes. Like, before games, I just throw up. Like, I don't even be tired. I just gotta get it out. So I did it. Coach Dunbar looked at me like, "You ready?" I'm like, "Yeah." Like, the whole time I'm thinking I'm starting at nose. That punk put me at 4-eye. I ain't took a rep for 4-eye, bro. Put me at 4-eye, threw me out there.
Like, hello.
Oh, it ain't played 4-eye in a minute. It's so much space out there, man.
Yeah.
It was a cool experience though, man. And
That's amazing.
I feel like I started putting this together towards the end of the year. Just getting more confident with my techniques and watching more film. For real.
And what has it been like getting to learn from Cam Heyward, TJ Watt, some very good players in the organization and across the league?
Yeah, I say sometimes it's a cheat code with Cam. He been in the league 15 years. Down there 50. But
yeah, down there 50 facts.
But yeah, he a great personable guy. And it's easy to not be humble when you got a status like he does, and he makes sure to make time for the young bucks, and like you can really tell it's bigger than football with him. And then just him sharing his recovery habits with me. Basically everybody he worked with, I work with. His Pilates instructor, his masseuse, active release therapist, like I work with all of them, and he just basically told me like how to keep up with it, kind of steal his schedule a little bit, just figuring out what works for me. But I think he helped me off the field a lot for sure.
No, that's cool, man. That's a bar right there, Mo. For any
I'm about to say that's fire, yeah.
Young vet or even young players, anybody tuned in, make sure you find you a vet that you feel that's played well in the league, that
handling their business,
has a good routine, and try and follow. You ain't gotta do it to a T if it don't work for you, but just find the little bits and pieces, because that type of stuff helps extend your career. So that's dope that Cam's able to help you out when it comes to that aspect. And we gonna take it to I saw a little bit of your acting skills the other day. I saw a little bit of things. So we gonna pull that up with you and Nick Herbig.
Schedule draw. Wisconsin was got acting ability.
Hollywood finna call me soon, bro.
NFL schedule release day, and we couldn't resist the call of the Squatch.
So that's why we're in the woods of southwestern PA to kill some time.
We just got an anonymous tip on our Discord channel that there's a Squatch in them woods.
And when the Squatchies call, we answer.
So follow along as we pursue our goal of stacking Sasquatch.
At Wisconsin, we're the Badger Bros. Now we're still trying to find the unknown. We are Stacking Sasquatch.
Y'all hilarious.
Being Steelers, we know a thing or two about hard work.
We've been tracking Sasquatch since our Wisconsin
Nah,
days.
this thing by
You've heard
5
it?
minutes
We've
long.
smelled it,
I fear one night we may have even
Spoke.
tasted it.
but we've never been able to capture it on film.
Oh man,
How'd that come
fire,
about?
dog.
Did they just come to y'all with that? Or y'all came up
yeah,
with
you
it?
know
How that work?
they asked us if we wanted to do the schedule release, and we figured out some ideas and made it work, made it happen.
That's dope. That's dope, man.
Hey, Hollywood cut the check too, man. You get that call, man. You got to be ready.
Hey, now you know I got. If you could have anybody act and play your life, who would it be? Any actor at all? Terry Crews.
Yeah, Terry, no doubt. Oh man, bro.
That's a good one, right? That's a
It's
good one,
hilarious.
bro.
And then you also, you go to Pittsburgh as well. You get to get paired up with Nick Herbig once again. What was that? Like knowing you got to pair back up with one of your best friends.
Yeah, that made the transition a lot smoother, man. We trained together. We did everything together. So it was we talking stuff with him. It was me, him, and then his brother came during the off season, Nate Herbig. But we were just always talking stuff, pushing each other, like talking stuff to him, like I can't wait till I go against you and like whatever, And next thing you know, he gets traded to the Steelers. I get picked up by the Steelers. The next day, didn't get picked up by the Steelers. And it's just crazy how God worked, and the probability wasn't there, but it happened. But it made the transition a lot smoother. Because we knew each other, we stayed in the same place as each other, hold each other accountable. It didn't make the room feel as big. All type of stuff, man. It was cool. And like, everybody clown us, oh, y'all Wisconsin brothers, like this, that, and the third. So when we came back together. Like we talked stuff together. Like it was real cool with the vets too. Like they didn't do too much. They knew what was up. Like, this my boy, we gonna ride. Like, y'all be cool. But it was a good experience for sure, man.
I feel that.
And both of y'all boys hooping too. So it ain't like, it was any drop off or anything. Like, y'all boys out there really being game changers. Something that I always ask when we have a guest on is, who was it in the NFL when you got there and you was like, damn, that's Aaron Rodgers, or damn, like was there a player that, I won't say starstruck, but you was out there and you was just happy to share the field with, or that you was kind of starstruck with?
Probably when Russ got there last year.
Yeah.
Like that was somebody I watched growing up. And everybody want to be a quarterback, so that everybody got love for the quarterbacks. But playing with him last year and just getting to know him a little bit, it was cool for sure.
We gonna take it to a money down play, because I did see a play you made last year. It was a nice little interception against the Cleveland Browns.
Yeah.
You gotta
touch
pull
the
this
rock.
up, man. You gotta break it down for us. How'd you diagnose the play? And you had some pretty good hands on this too. Probably better than Warren, honestly. I ain't never seen Warren catch no.
Hey, my dog got hands though.
He did something with it.
7 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
And
Trying to
James
set up a
gonna give you
screen,
one now.
and it's intercepted.
Yeah.
That is
Get out of
Benton,
there.
who comes away with the
Dog got hands, man.
But look, so I didn't know it was a screen right away, but I kind of felt it as I made the inside move across the face of the center or whatever. I bounced off the guard, and the drift and drop, you feel it. I always feel that.
Good job.
And I just see they had the quarterback, so I'm looking for the screen. I don't even see him behind me, but I'm just trying to follow the tail of the offensive lineman. So I'm running, and I feel like everything went in slow motion because I didn't see him throw the ball because Beanie was in the air. But like, I just see the ball in the air. I'm like, ain't no way. Like, he threw it, bro. Like, I catch it, I'm running. Like, you really can't see, but I like tried to tuck it, and I just fell because like I had an arm sleeve on, had a turf bone all right here. And when I tucked it, that joint was gonna pop out. So I'm like, fuck it.
Yeah.
Went down, got up, celebrated with my boys. Like, it was surreal, man. I ain't never. That was my first interceptions since high school.
Dang. They got to
Well,
send my
you-
dog on
well,
them
you got-
goal line plays now.
You got any interceptions in your career, Warren? Got any INTs?
In
Not
high
no
school,
fumble
I
recovery
got
in the air either. That don't count.
no. I got one in high school. I got one in high school. I got one in high school. Just one though. Just one. Never in college. Obviously, never in the pros. Hey, I will say, I had an opportunity. Like we played Tennessee in the preseason. Like first preseason game, bro. Marcus Mariota dropped back, and I got a hot to 2 drop. I saw the running back coming across for a little sit. And I broke on it, and I should have broke on the ball, but I broke on him, bro. Got the tackle, bro. I got the incomplete, bro.
Ain't no way that won't be great.
They gave me so, bro. They gave me so many fits in the D-line meeting room, bro. It was wild. But I had a chance, and moment got too big, bro. Or the player say, but check this out. Had I missed that mud, bro, had I missed it, he caught that, I was out.
Oh yeah,
I was out there. After that first preseason game, I cut. I played it safe.
But that book would have changed your life.
Hey, that book would have changed. Hey, that book would have changed it all. Hey, but I ain't gonna lie, y'all, boys, I need to recognize it. D-line got the best hands on the field, low key. I ain't gonna cap. You feel me? They put us out running that. They'll put us out wide. Big tight end. They use us. That's all I'm saying. Shout out to my dog.
That's cap.
Yeah.
And tell us a little bit about Mike Tomlin, man. You got any favorite quotes in here? Because I feel like every time he do an interview, he says something that sounds, just very smart and studious. And what's your favorite quote from him?
Yeah, for me, it starts up front. Like he say that shit every day, man. Like I don't even see him. I hear that before I see him. It starts up front, KP. Yep, all right, coach, I got you. Like he always make that a point of emphasis every time we play, like, especially when we playing like the Ravens or the Browns, any conference component, just letting me know like y'all could not coexist in this thing together. Like somebody gotta beat somebody out. Like and it starts up front for us. So that's embedded in the back of my head for sure.
What's the pregame meal like? What you bump into before the game? Come on, you got to let us know. Look, I know you.
What's the ritual?
You know what I'm saying? I know you got some tunes.
I listen to tunes, but I eat depending on if we home. My lady making some avocado toast, some sausage.
You're on the healthy side.
Rice, egg, some good stuff. But like if we away, I just eat rice, eggs, and whatever. Like bacon, sausage, whatever they got that look good, depending on where we at. I don't go too crazy. I really get into it by my locker and in the hot tub. I'm a Rod Wave dude, man. I got to get in my feelings before I go out.
Rod Wave.
Gotta lock in, man.
He said I got to get in my feelings.
I got to remember why I do this, bro. It's personal.
Hey, Rod
gonna do it. Rod gonna do it too.
Wow, you about ready to shed a tear for the game, boy. Telling you.
Hey, don't let us catch you on the TV like who was it, bro? Running back.
No Sean Marino.
No Sean.
That boy crying before the game.
Crying before the national anthem. Hey, they gonna get you one time.
No, I'll be locked in before I come out. I gotta put on that face.
That's fire.
That boys, I done for sure been in the wheel late night driving, bro. That Rod had you about to cry for
in your heart, boy, in your heart.
Oh man.
But hey, I gotta ask, like, for young viewers listening, man, high school athletes, people that's got kids that's got aspirations to get to the league, bro. What advice would you give to the next young athlete that's looking to take the next step like you did?
Just it sounds cliche, man, and I feel like that's sometimes the problem. Like I always when I was younger, like thought things sounded cliche, but the adults tell you it for a reason all the time. Like just giving your all, like how much work mean. Like people is like you can have talent, you can be able to do something, but if you don't want to work and you don't want to do it, it ain't gonna happen for you. Like I feel like sometimes we too entitled to get certain stuff and feel like we work hard enough to do so, but if it ain't making a change, well, you gotta up it. So just knowing that when you think you close to your limit, you only 50% there. Like, it's still a lot to go.
Yeah.
And just give your all and be great for real.
That's dope right there, man. We're definitely
Germs, what?
man. Them young kids, man. They gotta stay motivated, even when you feel like you're on top. You gotta play and work like you ain't. I think that's the biggest thing. A lot of these kids, especially this day and age, NIL, all that stuff, they feel entitled and certain stuff. Man, you just gotta keep working, and the rest will come with the work. I know a lot of guys like to hustle backwards. They want to get everything up front and then start working. Nah, That ain't the way to do it. But we appreciate you tapping in with us, Keeanu. You got a busy schedule going forward, and we want to wish you the best of luck this upcoming season because, year 3, you know what time that means.
Hey, let's go. Hey, Pittsburgh Nation, you hear us. Extend my dog. Huh? Bring on that bag.
We appreciate you tapping in with us, big dog.
Appreciate y'all for having me, man.
Yes, sir.